Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here. We're back for some more of the Final Fantasy X Let's Play, and if you did miss out during the last one, well, before reaching off over here to this Maclania Temple, we had to go and worry about battling the last of the L-Bed weapons, and that was, of course, going to be known as the Crawler. Now, this Crawler did also come prepared with another little side goon, known as the Negator as well, which that thing is a little menace, if I have to say so myself. Now, this guy does like to go and disable anything magic-related, and even with your summons as well too, and once you go and destroy out on that with having Riku by your side, she should be able to go and light up with anything lightning marble or even electro marble related and go and destroy out on that Negator right away, and then you can just feel free to go and do whatever you need to do across the board with that Crawler that's going to be there. Now we already went and destroyed out the Crawler, got the 9,999 damage, and got that trophy, so very nice about with all of that. But now we're over here at the Maclania Temple here, and this is where things are going to be a little bit different compared to how the other different trials was. Now, if you guys remember, we've actually went inside those said actual trials, and we had to go and do a little bit of different puzzle solving skills and everything. But now Maclania Temple is going to be a little bit different here. Instead of us actually having to go and dealing with any type of trial related things, we're actually going to have to worry about an actual said boss battle within our time. And we're going to actually have to go and worry about battling up with Seymour. And yes, I know that before, when we went and saw Seymour, we actually used him as like a playable character. So at least we kind of do know a little bit about what his movesets are all about. I know that he is like basically another type of black mage spell user. And he will have some of his upgraded magic that will be happening as well in the process. So just be a little bit careful for when that does happen. Now, we'll get into more details for when the time of the actual boss battle happens, so that I can kind of at least help you guys out if you ever are stuck within this said Final Fantasy X part here for right now. Now within these two videos for today, not only are we of course just going to be doing out here with everything of Final Fantasy X, but we're also of course going to have to go and do some more of what Yokai Watch 3 is going to be. Now currently within our way of Yokai Watch 3, we are having to go and do some more of the Yokai Watch Factory. There's still more tours that we have to go around with Yoppelbot, and I want to say that probably within the next episode or so, we should be running into that Yoppelbot boss battle and seeing what's going to happen from here. And hey, look at that, we got another one of these Jack Spheres. Now, I'm not really too entirely certain if this actual sphere or something, or well, I wouldn't really call it as a Jack Sphere. This is just more so of just a sphere thing that's going to be happening. So I guess this one is not going to really get added into our time of anything around here. This is just kind of just letting us know about what's going on with Lord Jiskel, and that's basically about it that's going to be here. Too bad that for what this type of sphere is going to be, it's not going to get like added into anything with Orin. So we're still going to have to be on the lookout for more of what those Jack spheres are going to be happening. And now I think we're just almost very close to everything for the 10 spheres of Jack that we have to go for. We got some new overdrives though for Orin, so that's pretty nice. Now, for tomorrow's video, for what you guys should be going and seeing, is that I will be doing Yokai Watch 3 and some stuff of New Super Mario Bros. Wonder. So, hope you guys do go and check out with the Wonder co-op that's going to be going on. And from there, we should be able to hopefully reach off into some Special World stuff, because I know that the Special World is now finally open to us. We can at least go and tackle it with one of the different missions from there. I don't know exactly how we're going to be able to unlock with all the other different Special Worlds. Maybe that'll have to be something within the post-game wise or something, but we'll see what happens from there. Alright, so now with everything being said with Jiskel is now said and done.
Will Yuna be alright?
Around within this place of Maclania Temple, there is going to be some other little side treasures to go and find, so make sure that you go and pick those up before you go and worry about heading off into where Lord Seymour is going to be.
But he's a maester.
Now, there is going to be that said chest just right behind there. I think you get like 2 remedies, I think, and then the other treasure chest that's just a little bit over to the left-hand side. We should be able to go and see that there should be quite a bit of some Phoenix Downs that we could go and search for, so very nice there. So there we go, got the remedies that we do need, and let's go reach out to the other side then. Now, there's going to be quite a bit of other things that are going to be looking around, so make sure that you go and talk to some of the NPCs that are going to be here, because you will be getting yourself quite a bit of some different ethers. So if you are running low out on ethers, you get at least 2 of them here for right now. which I think you should at least be somewhat fine. Unfortunately, the doggo doesn't really have anything here. I know that previously before, back in B-Set, I know that there was a doggo that did have an actual overdrive that we do need for Valor, which that was a big help throughout our way of what we needed to do in the Kalika Woods and stuff there. And you got this gentleman here, basically going off and talking to you about some origin stories and other things about Seymour and whatnot. Don't really need to go into too much detail within there, but here are the two NPCs that you can go and speak to. The one guy in the purple, and then there's also another dude in the green shirt behind him as well, or I should say in front of him as well. So there we go. So we got ourselves with the ether there. And I think that should be about does that. I don't think there's anything else from any of these instrumental guys, so we could just go and move on away from this. And I kind of like how this whole area around within this Maclania Temple kind of suits it pretty nicely around over here, because with all this ice and everything, there is going to be a so-called summon that will be making its appearance. And now this summon has been around from the Final Fantasy games for quite some time now. And well, basically, let's just say that you guys are gonna probably at least know who this type of summon is gonna be. If you guys have went and played through the actual Final Fantasy 9 game, and if you guys have went and seen through the actual Let's Play that I went and did on the channel, you may probably know who exactly this ice summon that I'm actually going to be talking to you guys about, because this is actually a summon that I heavily kind of use throughout the majority part of our way throughout the Final Fantasy 9 game, and maybe potentially go and use it for a majority of the Final Fantasy 10 stuff as well too while we're at it.
Be silent. Lady Yuna prays to the faith.
Yes. So just like what has happened before in the previous trials, Yuna's going and doing her thing to get her summon that she does need. And Seymour seems a little bit more suspicious than ever right here. So now we got ourselves a 10 stare down. What's going on here with Yuna? So it seems like Yuna's alright. She seems like she's not really like having too much of like some sort of fainting issue. I know that she's always collapses in most of the different trials before, so this one she doesn't really need to collapse here. So I guess she's already been through enough of it so far that I guess she doesn't really need to really feel the tension around over here anymore.
Why have you come here?
I came to stop you.
And by the way, this is going to be the part now where Yuna is going to be making her way back into your team. So you will be able to go and have her directly within the front of your party for what's going to be happening from here. Now there is going to be a little interesting functionality that will be showing up within this battle. And I think this is going to be the first time that I think we are actually going to be able to go and do something like this here in Final Fantasy X. And I think for the remainder of the other different boss battles, I think as well too, that should be happening as well. Known as the talk functionality, and I believe you actually have to use your left type of D-pad button to go and activate with our time of actually using the talking function. But there's going to be some neat little stat increases that will happen while you go and talk to Seymour, because there's going to be 3 different people that you can go and use, basically with Waka, and also with Titus, and also of course with Yuna as well. And each of them will get their respected each stat increase, but we'll go into more details from when that time does happen from here. Okay, so let the battle begin.
So be it.
Now we got some of his goons here. Now you want to make sure that for the goons that are around where he's going to be with Seymour, is that these guys actually have some sort of auto posted situation that goes on. So you want to make sure they at least have Riku out at some point, so that you can go and steal some of their high posters, so that they don't have to try to heal up Seymour every so often. But you want to make sure that within this battle is that you do get yourself an overkill, because there is some pretty nice, good, handy dandy stuff that will be happening with the different like type of ability spheres and other things of that type of nature that will be showing up. There's a thing that's known as the black magic sphere, and that's something that's going to be a very unique type of item to go and find, and we're actually going to be going and grabbing 2 of those throughout here, so we're going to make sure that we'll go and do this overkill as best as we can here.
They burn with resolve. Beautiful.
So yeah, so we just went and just did the talking thing with Yuna, so we'll get our magic defense buff from there. Now for Kimahri is that you want to make sure that you start setting up with focuses throughout the way of the battle, so that you can make sure that you get yourself at least more pumped up during the time of actually going and using the different black magic spells that happen. And we want to make sure that as well too, that you do have Lulu for what's going to happen. So now we're going to have to go and do the talking functionality with Titus here.
I knew you were bad news the first time we met.
Yeah, he always seemed like a mysterious type of guy ever since that we first saw him back over at the way of the... what was it? Like the Mushroom Rock Road or somewhere around there? Alright, so now this is where I'm going to go and show you guys the part with Riku. So you can just go and just use the steal function, steal a high potion, and there you go. And that's basically all that is going to take care of that. But, however, we do have Lulu now, and now we can go and just decide to destroy one of the goons here. Now, if you have been focusing up quite a bit, you should at least be able to at least get the overkill. But unfortunately, I did not go ahead and do that. I guess I don't really have the best of the stats on my sphere grid at this point. Alright, so now we're going to go and focus up again. I don't know if we do need all 5, but I don't know exactly which way I am at right now within the focuses. Could probably be at 4 at this right now.
Come, anima.
So yeah, so after a little bit of some time here with that, well, doing some battles with Seymour, he will actually decide to go and send out his summon here. This is Anima. Now, I remember back a while ago when we were in Luca and we saw Anima made his summoning appearance with this Aeon. I did kind of say that I hopefully hope that that we don't really go and get to see him in a battle, but it looks like that well, that is going to be the case right here, and we are going to have to go in battle with this said actual summon here. Now, this guy does have a weakness to, I believe, to ice, and that is the whole reason why that we are going to have Yuna within the beginning of our team, because she actually does have a specialized summon that we could go and do. Alright, so we're going to go ahead right on down below here, and we got this question mark situation. So we're going to go and actually open this guy up. Or open up with the summon here, and we're going to see who this ice summon is going to be, which you guys should probably already get to know here. And just like that, we got Shiva, or I should say Shiva, is going to be here. Now, with that Diamond Dust move, if we can get all the way up to the Overdrive, she does have a very nice, good, powerful attack that will be able to do 9,999 damage. Not perfectly go and destroy out with this guy, because it seems like he has quite a bit of some health around. But at least it will do a nice, big, good old chunk of damage from here. Alright, so just like that, we're going to go and light it up with the Diamond Dust. Now, fortunately, during this battle, I had to go and do a lot of boosting, so we're not going to have Shiva out here for too long. So, at some point, Anima is going to go and get himself a little bit stronger and start using his pain attack, which that would probably go and knock us out here. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to probably just go for maybe one more attack with Shiva, and hopefully we can at least whittle him down just a little bit more as best as we can from here. So yeah, so right now I'm just trying to just do my last little preparing of other things before I go and even worry about trying to do an attack here. So right now we're going to go and actually do the attacking now. So we're going to go set for the Blazaria. Get our upgraded ice attack going out here for right now. And just like that, that did 54 damage right there. Ouch. Alright, well, there we go. Unfortunately, Shiva is down and out, but not to worry. Even if you do have Shiva out here, and if you do actually decide to knock out with Anima, Seymour's going to probably take care of the job anyways, because he does have his own type of moves, and he will probably go and destroy it with Shiva without any type of problems at all. So you're not going to be able to go and have her for too long. So now we're going to go and start for our old Blazaria here. We're going to light it up, and just like that, we got the overkill. And now Anima is out of here. So now all that we have left is just only with just Seymour, and that is basically it from here.
Anima. It will be mine.
Now you can't actually go and steal from Seymour. I think you can get yourself with some sort of like turbo item. I'm not really too entirely certain on what it is, but you can go and steal that type of item from him. And don't know if we'll be able to do some customization with that, but there we go. Now we do have that tri-steel, so it is going to be hurting out him for some for quite a bit of some damage. We could actually hit him for like 1,000 or something on damage right there. Yeah, so here comes out with his multi-thundera attack. Be careful with that though, because that could go and do quite a bit of some damage, of course. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna go and light up for a mega potion just to make sure that everybody's fully healed. I know that we have a whole heck of a lot of those. Alright, we're gonna go for another Bizarria. I believe this guy's also weak to ice as well, so that's why we're doing like quite a bit of damage onto him. Alright, so now we're gonna go and set up for our, I think our overdrive here. This is gonna be for a spiral cut. Now, unfortunately, I didn't do as well as I wanted it to be, but either way, we are gonna get the overkill as what we do want, so at least we're gonna get the black magic spheres as what we needed here. We'll get some other type of items along with the way, but we'll see what the rewards are gonna be afterwards. And there we go, and just like that, Seymour is down and out. And unfortunately, while Seymour is down here, that's going to kind of lead into some consequences, because at some point the guano is going to be starting to show up here of the different citizens, and they're going to see that, hey, Maester Seymour is already down and out at this point in time. That's not good. And then they're going to basically point the blame exactly onto exactly who that they are around over here, and that's going to be the whole Yuna and all the rest of the Guardians are here. Yeah, and it looks like he's fully unconscious. Seems like he may probably still be alive, but this is not good. Yep, and here comes out with Trummel.
What happened here?
Well, blame him, not us. He is the one that caused the fight first to begin with.
Wait a minute, it's not our fault at all. Seymour struck first, he's the bad guy.
You did this?
What? No, we just said that wasn't us. You can bring a lie detector or anything. You can even bring out Mori and even tell us about who did this, but it wasn't us. Come on now. I could just imagine like Mori just being here or something. I don't know why I just bring up that.
We're finished.
Now hold on just a minute. Seymour's the bad guy, right? We'll just explain to everyone what happened.
Yeah, but if we do that, that'll probably be even more of a problem.
Let's get out of here.
Well, with that being said in mind, I think we're almost about to be ending off with the episode here. Now, I wish I could have went off and ended out the episode, but there was something that I kind of wanted to do within here, is that I wanted to go and at least try to show you guys how to do a customization with one of our other weapons for Kimahri. And since we do have one of those type of special items from, well, of course, from Seymour there, I wanted to go and try to boost up with the halberd, but unfortunately, we have a whole other different halberd, and it has, like, other stat boosting things to it, so we can't really go and do any type of changing from here. So unless the halberd that we go and buy out actually has, like, a second slot, then we can actually be able to go and put that other magic type of spell to it, but unfortunately, we can't really do that right now, so we'll have to go and find another one later. But anyways, that's going to be about it here for today. See you guys in the next one of Final Fantasy X, and of course, peace.